Alright, so we're on task number 11 now. We're going to be doing serologic testing with an ELISA. So this is our SNAP test. This is for a CPL from IDEX. This one's a little bit different from some of the other SNAP tests from IDEX. So like the heartworm test for heartworm antigens and Lyme antigens. Their Giardia test for Giardia antigens in the stool. The CPL is a little bit different. It's pretty much run exactly the same, but this one tests for lipase levels within the blood serum. So I've got our test, I've got my little sample holder, I've got our conjugate, and I've got my sample here. This dog was in for vomiting and diarrhea. We didn't get very much blood, but there's plenty of serum in there to run this test, which is the only one we need the serum for. So I am going to take 3 drops of the serum.
Possible? That would be great. Thanks. Bye.
I'm going to do it the same way I've done all my other ones. It comes with a little pipette that you have to use specifically for this, so you get accurate measurements. Just going to draw up as much of this as I can. Alright. And we put 3 drops of the serum in. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 drops of the conjugate. 2, 3, 4. I cap it and give it a couple gentle inversions to mix. And then you put it into your sample. And with this, move the camera. So you're waiting for it to disperse across the line here. It usually takes a couple minutes. For some reason it doesn't look like it's going to be enough sample, which is weird. Grab another one. So this is going much better. Alright, I don't know what happened with this one, but as you can see, the sample wasn't sufficient. It doesn't cover the full body of it. It only came not even a quarter of the way down. So the way it's supposed to work is it's supposed to cover the entire body of it and then get to the circle. This one's going slow too. Alright, so our sample is covered. It's just starting to get into this little circle here. So I know it's time to snap it down. And I'm just going to let this sit for about 10 minutes and I'll be back to read the results after that. Go. So I've waited the 10 minutes. I usually just measure on my watch. And our test is done. So with the CPL test, it always brings up 2 spots. This one on my right is the indicator, the comparison one, and then the one on the left is the test results itself. So if it is lighter than the indicator spot, then our test is negative. If it is equal to or darker than the indicator spot, then our test is positive. So this dog would be negative for pancreatitis, which is great news for the dog. So I just wanted to do a quick follow-up with the last test, the pancreatic lipase test, the CPL SNAP that we did. Just wanted to show you how we quickly put that in the computer system. So I'm going to try to get you turned around here so you can see our computer. So I'm going to pull up Molly. She's right here. And we actually already put it into her chart. It's we did a bunch of different tests. So we did a Giardia, those are her medications for home, and then her pancreatic SNAP test, because it gets monitored as just a positive or negative. We just put it in as pancreatic SNAP test negative, and we'll let the owner know and we'll treat accordingly.